Harold Perkins continues to be Harold Perkins. He's going to be one of the best linebackers if it keeps going at this rate.
So here's the deal. Harold Perkins is the new age
linebacker.
Defender.
Yes.
I don't call him a linebacker. He's a new age defender, right? Like, you look at basketball, right? And basketball is kind of a positionless sport, right? Everybody can play all 5 positions. That's what they want, right? You start looking at some of the guys in the NFL that get drafted in the NFL. You look at the guy, Isaiah Simmons, from when he came from Clemson. He was a guy who was this big linebacker, safety type guy, but ran the 4.3s, 4.4s. And now you can play him everywhere. He can play linebacker. He can put his hand in the dirt. He can play safety. He can play nickel. He can do these things and cover guys, right? That's the same guy you're getting in Harold Perkins. We talked about it. You've talked about it, Jay. You said that Harold Perkins has put his hand in the dirt. Harold Perkins has been a stand-up rusher off the edge. Harold Perkins has come right through the middle as a middle linebacker. Harold Perkins has played the nickel. If you put Harold Perkins to play corner, I'm sure he can do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of athlete and that's the type of player that NFL and football is trying to get to now, right? Like, a guy who can kind of really do everything. And, someone made a really good comment or made a point about talking about how the NFL has changed and talking about how it's the NBA on grass, right? Where, you look at what Miami's doing and you look at what they did in San Francisco with Debo, like, everybody going everywhere and using everybody and making sure you put them in a mismatch. Like, that's kind of what NFL is trying to turn into, is all about mismatches.
This is for both of y'all in the room, like for anybody in the room, but have you ever seen somebody as a freshman that's been able to handle this much of a, like, almost positionless football? Because as a freshman, you'd want him to come in and be like, all right, this is your role. You saw it with Marcel Brooks a little bit where he came in, rushed the passer, and that was like, come in on third down, go get the quarterback. What they're asking from Harold Perkins seems like a lot, and he's able to digest all of it very quickly.
Yep. I don't know if it would. I'm not at all trying to downplay what he's done so far. It's been impressive, right? Through, 4 games now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do think there is a lot of, though, when you bring guys in like that and you kind of give them the free reign to kind of move around and stuff like that, you're not asking as much of them as you think. You're asking them to go be an athlete.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, the responsibilities that he has, in a way, is not so. They're allowing him to roam and be free and be himself right now, which is great because you get a young kid out there with that kind of ability. And you just say, hey, strap it on and play fast, right? And kind of make your mistakes at full speed.
Don't think.
Right, exactly. So, like, you're not asking him to do as much as you think. He's going different spots and doing different things, but it's impressive to watch him. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, the kid can play.